Good morning, my friend. Hope you are all enjoying the winter. Winter is a little better than other season because in summer we are suffering from sweating, hot atmosphere, and bad sweating of body, bad smell. So in winter we are totally free from all these factors. My best wishes for all of you for this winter, and I hope you are all blissful and contented. I want to discuss today some of the laboratory tests. Earlier, I have discussed on few laboratory tests such as in situ soil properties like moisture content, density, void ratio, all other derivatives, and composition and classification. I hope all of you had find my earlier laboratory two parts quite enjoyable for you. Today I shall be discussing on shear strength of soil. Of course, I had already discussed shear strength of some rock sample earlier. Shear strength of soil includes UCS, unconfined compression test, which give us unconfined compressive strength. Box shear test, which we normally term as direct shear test, and triaxial shear test. Soil, soil slope, which is we call angle of repose. These are all inclusive of shear test. And we may also include in shear test our consolidation test too. It is related to shear strength. Consolidation of soil is an important phenomenon for designing a structure with appropriate and adequate safety and with a minimum amount of settlement. Settlement is also a part of our structures. Therefore, I find it very difficult in one or two days I cannot complete the entire subject. So I prefer it will be better to make two or three parts. Today I am planning to discuss on UCS and slope angle, that is angle of repose. My friend, UCS, the compressive strength of soil, is first developed, shear test in soil mechanics. Now it is geotechnical engineering. Uh, Earlier it was soil mechanics. Then, sometime later, it was known as soil mechanics and foundation engineering. Now we are all know as geotechnical engineering. This unconfined compressive strength test UCS is a very simple test, but most important test since it has close and direct relationship with SBC and foundation settlement. Dr. Targaghi had first introduced SBC equation as 2.85 Ku for continuous foundation and SBC equal 3.57 Ku for square or circular foundation with a provision of maximum settlement of 1 inch, that is 25 millimeter. In earlier days, a portable UCC unconfined compression test was introduced by Soil Test Incorporated. Majority of people prefer this apparatus to use in field for physical verification of soil strength at field itself. It is a very lightweight machine one can easily carry to site, so one can verify the shear strength of the soil at site itself. Nowadays also a pocket device available. This device is preferably be calibrated before use, since it is a small spring-based instrument. The device is known as pocket penetrometer. Generally, good numbers of people, mostly aged people, are still in support of pocket penetrometer test on SPT samples, especially on clay soil, to collect this valuable information as an additional information at field during the field investigation work itself. We are getting that valuable information. No special expertise is necessary, and half an hour demonstration is quite sufficient to use this small apparatus, and one can easily say what is the compressive strength. There is a scale. With that scale, one can read the readings. To conduct the UCC test, compressive test, unconfined compressive test, since there will be no other force applied except the axial direct stress. But the test specimen preparation is necessary since our L equal to 2D. Length is proportional to twice D. Sectioning, maintaining specimen size, rimming, surfacing, etc. These are very fine artisan and time-consuming process. I have already discussed soil sample preparation in my first laboratory test results, which is perhaps I did not give part 1 or part B, that I discussed about soil preparation. I hope my beloved friend shall surely recall. This is the process. You see, this is complete this apparatus. This is specimen is here, and dial gauge is here. We shall be recording the dial reading, strain reading, and these are the failure type. Normally, we are saying this is alpha, which is almost equal to 45 plus 5 by 2. this specimen, when compressed, when shear, this shear information is important information. What type of shear is taking place? If it is general shear, the soil is hard. If it is plastic shear, soil is very poor, strength is very poor, negligible. This information we have to observe what type of shear. You see, it is general shear failure. General shear failure, the void ratio is generally it will be less than or around 0.55. So it is general shear failure. In SBC analysis, if we go for detailed analysis, then it will be more than 75 relative density, 75% relative density, and void index, void ratio will be around or less than 0.55. As I told you, this is the small pocket instrument. It is termed as pocket penetrometer. You see, you see, there is a mark. We have to penetrate inside the tube vertically. That is 90 degree. We have to keeping the specimen in like that. It is in SPT sample, clay SPT sample. This we are penetrating it up to this mark, and we are getting it is 1 kg per cm square UCC value. That is compressive strength is 1 kg per cm square. In this sample, you see here it is slightly higher. It is about 1.5. In this specimen, it is 1.5. Just when sample is coming out, we can take the measurement of compressive strength. That is what we call it the QU within a second. This is the, as I discussed earlier, this is from this test, these values we are getting. It is the, you see, our diameter is 4 centimeter and length is 8 centimeter. Strain, we are measuring 0, 30, 60, that is 30 division interval. We are taking a 30 division interval. Less as far as possible, less amount of this is if 0, 20, 40, 60, like that, it will be much better. But we do not have so many of time, so we are considering 30 division interval. And against that, these are the load division. Load division, one division equal to 0.2074 kg. It is one division equal to 0.01. So accordingly, we are getting up to 270 division. It shall be less than 20% of this length, 20% of this length, and in case of more than 20%, we have to restrict at 20%. And load division, we are getting up to 120 division. And with this unit per division, we are getting the load in kg, this mass of kg we are getting. And we take the volume. Volume is, this volume is, you see, the volume is normally calculated based on, I given the formula here also, volume pi by 4 d square into L. We should not forget that volume is constant. There will be no volume since there is no rigid boundary of the sample. Like consolidation, it is not rigid. So the diameter or length may increase or decrease, but volume remain constant. So we are calculating this volume, and our original area, A0 is our original area. Original area is 12.57, and we have to calculate the effective area, which is after shear what we get, corrected area or failure area. Some say it is failure area, some say it is corrected area, some say it is modified area, whatever it may be. It is the after shearing of the sample, what area was there. There is a difference between rock and soil. In rock, we consider that there will be no specific shear diameter difference. Diameter shall remain constant, so area will be same as original area. But in case of soil, when sample longitudinal strain will be there, then the area shall be changed. So we have to calculate the area. There are two methods. One is we have to modify the length. What is our modified length? This is the modified length. This 2.7, 270 into 0.01. What happened? 0.27. Straight we deduct from original length. Original length minus this deflection in same unit. So it is coming 7.73. And here what we get? This is 7.73. And if we go for this corrected area, then what we shall get? This volume, as I told, that the volume shall remain constant. So we volume divided by our this length, this corrected length, this corrected length, actual length at ultimate shear load. At ultimate failure state, this length is 7.73, and this volume, if we divide with this length, we will be getting this volume. This is the volume. Okay, this is the area. So volume divided by length is area. The other process is 0.27. Is 0.27. The strain length changes. Length changes how much? That is 0.27. From this is the change in length. Changing length divided by original length. So it will get E0, strain. This is strain. This strain is useful not only measurement of this area, but it is also useful to stress divided by strain will elastic modulus, so that we can use that strain is for estimation of elastic modulus. And you see, what will be the actual area at failure? Original area divided by 1 minus strain. This is coming 13.005. Here also we are getting 13.005. And our load is this much. So we divide this load by this area and we shall be getting this. This kg per cm square is compressive strength. If we go for ton per meter square, I am 9.8, I am converting to 10. To make it very simple, so I am getting it 19.137 ton per meter square. Accordingly, I am going for kilonewton per meter square, it is 191.368. This is the simple process. You see, here, this IS code, this method is, IS code has recommended this method. This method is deleted nowadays. But ASTM, they are still using this method. So here I am writing here the actual failure area calculation. One step extra was added. This is one step extra. Since we do not require to calculate the elastic modulus, so this step is not required. But still, I am using ASTM codes. In case of strain, axis 20%, stress may be calculated on 20% of strain, which I already calculated, which deflection will be plastic shear failure. Stress during test strain is measuring very negligible. In case of very negligible amount of strain is measured, then it is general shear failure. If no clear failure plan not seen, if no clear failure was seen, this knot is actually, it is wrongly typed, and strain shall be less than 20%, then it will be brittle shear failure. If some soil is there where there no shear tendency is there, they will be sitting down, that is bulging, like some soft clay where we can put something and it will hold, there will be no shear, there will be some compression. So it is plastic compression failure. So from this test we can get Q equal to 2C plus 45 plus 5 by 2. This is one bracket here. Here also one bracket. Or as shear strength equal to Q compressive strength, half of the compressive strength is shear strength. This angle, this 45 by 2, that is alpha equal to 45 plus 5 by 2. For PCF, C equal to half of QU. Since there is no this type of shear, there is no specific shear line, it is settling down. there will be some compression only. So here C equal to half QU, compressive strength. Now I shall be discussing this angle of repose. What is the angle of repose? If we put some amount of it is a glass bar, we are putting here to measure the angle of repose. In open space, if we put some soil, this some conical surface shall be formed. This conical surface has some slope. It may be 1 in 2, 1 in 3, whatever it may be, there are some slopes. All soil has a tendency to retain one with another particles to maintain some slopes. So we name it theta. Repose angle, it has manifold uses like slope stability. Although Indian code has recommended 30-degree angle of repose as a conditional stable slope of 30 degree, earthwork analysis, foundation depth analysis, and many more. This foundation depth analysis is introduced by Rankine. It is known as earth pressure theory. dF equal to pressure by gamma, weight of soil and applied pressure, and 1 minus sine phi divided by 1 plus sine phi whole square into Fc. Fc is safety factor 1.33. That is 33% extra, 1.33. This is Rankine theory. It will be the minimum depth of foundation, whatever your soil is hard or loose, it is different issue, but this weight and this angle of repose is a governing factor for holding this, bearing this applied pressure P. In addition to that, during stress analysis, this is our foundation, this is our foundation. The stress, we are applying uniform stress, and this will be transmitted below. So with a certain angle, which is theta, this angle of repose, it must be less than 30. In some soil, it has angle of repose 28 degrees, some soil is 35 degree, some is 40 degree, yet we should consider if it is less than 30, angle of repose, if it is less than 30, we shall adopt actual angle of repose and it shall be, must be less than 30 degree. However, in case of angle of repose less than 30, I have already discussed this thing. You see another. This is our foundation. We are applying this foundation, uniform pressure throughout the foundation. We are applying the uniform pressure. If there are some horizontal forces applied, what will happen? This foundation shall want to overturn, lift up. If we apply maximum pressure, this foundation shall be 1 to overturn. It will be lifting up. That shall be resisted by the weight of surcharge over the foundation and this area up to this 30 degree. If we go for 30-degree angle, this much of soil, same pattern, this will be 30-degree soil will be there, this area shall be resisting our upward tendency, uplift forces, it shall be resisted by. Instead of that, there are in SBC analysis, we are considering that the skin friction of this, some skin resistance shall be developed all sides of the foundation, that also included as a resisting force. However, we are considering this as per our angular repose. In addition to this, the original SBC was based on earth pressure theory only. By rearrangement of equation as stated above, that is gamma df and this earth pressure equation, this earth pressure to the power square of this earth pressure and FC safety factor, which is 1.33. This is, we are also use this SBC formula. This is the first SBC formula before Tajani. Nowadays, which is used only for floating foundation. If we consider this theta is 0, that means what will remain? Our SBC equal to gamma into df. That is, we are providing the equal weight of soil displaced, equal weight of soil excavated out. When we will consider this angular repose as 0, then it will be floating foundation. The soil will be floating. Because already we replace same weight of material which we excavated from the foundation trench. Say we are providing soil weight up to 6 ton from a foundation trench. Only we shall be providing then 6 ton concrete, 6 ton superimposed load we can provide. That is, so nowadays this equation is only for floating foundation. Although it was the original SBC equation as per Rankine at Coulomb and Rankine theory. In earlier days, the angular repose was adopted for stable slope of open cut excavation, more especially above subsoil water level. However, nowadays many more modified theories have been developed based on shear strength C and phi, gamma, angular repose, and water level. Lot of theories so far have been developed. I hope my beloved friends shall find it useful in day-to-day uses. I shall be very happy if I am little useful to anyone. I shall consider it as the most valuable reward of my life. I have nothing to give you except my heartfelt love and my sincere best wishes to all of you. My dear friends, please be blissful and contented life. I am always available at jcgogoi@gmail.com. Anyone want to contact me, please find me at this jcgogoi@gmail.com. I am always here. I have an honest request. Many of my friends, they are in YouTube, they are asking some Excel sheet or some clarification, but I cannot make their need fulfilled since from uh, YouTube I cannot directly send unless and until I have some sources. It is better if you uh, contact me directly in this mail, then it will be happy to follow your follow your order, and I shall be happy to be associated with you. Please be happy, healthy, blissful, and long contented life. Please have a sweet and nice, pleasant day. Thank you, thanking you all. Hope to see you